Our thoughts and self-sabotage. We're going to dig into that a little bit today, so stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's April, and on this channel we talk a lot about mainly skin flushing, but also some of the things that occur in our minds that may lead to the skin flushing, parasympathetic nervous system, ways that we can control certain things in our mind that can then touch the internal side of us, whether that be things that we can't get to subconsciously or unconsciously. Maybe we can get to it if we can change our thinking. If you've ever heard the saying, change your thinking, change your life, I believe in that firmly because I've experienced that for myself. Quick plug, I wrote a book called Pressing Forward. I'll link it below. I don't spend too much time on it because I'm not here to convince you to buy that book. But if you're interested, there's no shame in my game, and I'm going to link it below. The point of me even talking about it right now is because I wrote that book because I went through a season of debilitating anxiety and depression, and I learned first and foremost that you can change your thinking and in turn change your life, because where the mind goes, the body follows. All the chemical reactions that happen inside the body are starting here. I am not a mental health professional. I am not a medical professional. I'm just speaking from my own experiences. So there's my disclaimer. Okay, moving on. So I want to talk to you about self-sabotage, the way we think about things, the way we allow ourselves to get into this spinning place. And I can speak of this firsthand because if you follow along on this channel, you will know for the past 2 days I did not post a video. I'm pretty consistent in my video posting since we've been on quarantine every day, Monday through Friday. My last video was about processing grief. I shared with you a little bit about my dad, his cancer journey, and you know, I basically haven't been out in the world since March 13th. That was the last day I was out and about. I was getting my hair done that day. My birthday was March 14th. We had big plans that weekend, but all hell broke loose in Tennessee, in Nashville specifically on March 13th. And everybody ran to the grocery stores, took all the gas for the cars, and we all just went on lockdown. Shortly after that, midweek, that next week, my company went on lockdown. I was already home because my kids were out of school and schools were freaking out and all this stuff. So I've been in quarantine since March 13th, and today is May 14th. So I felt myself coming to a wall. You know, you just feel yourself about to hit a wall. You don't have motivation. You don't know what you're looking forward to. If you've let any of your disciplines fall to the wayside, you can easily fall off track. And the news that we got on Monday about my dad's cancer, stage 4 colon cancer, metastasized, and the effect that it's having on his lungs, specifically the trachea area, making him cough. He can't go to work. He's declining quickly. That just thrusted me into this wall, and I just felt like I didn't have anything to say. So instead of just turning the camera on and making myself talk, which I have done that before, and you've probably seen those videos because they're not as fun. It's just me making myself talk. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to. Very apathetic. Don't really have anything to say. Don't really care. And I went to sleep. Finished up my work, got in the bed, went to bed. Do you hear that? That's a truck. That's not me, I promise. That's a truck. There's a main road right outside of my window. That's why we hear these trucks sometimes. Anyway, I just shut down over the past couple of days, and not necessarily thinking negatively, just really not thinking anything. And you know what I realized? That's okay. That's okay when you know yourself and you've gotten to know yourself, or you have accountability partners around you. Geez, truck, why are you so loud? It's still loud. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, you have accountability partners. In our house, we have a rule. When you've hit a wall, if you need to go lay down and go to bed, you got 24 hours. Go to bed, don't do anything. Sleep for 24 hours if you want to. That's our rule. After 24 hours, my husband will come in and he will say, I need you to get out of the bed. Come on, let's go do this. Let's go take a walk. Let's go. And it'll be something that I absolutely don't want to do, but I know what he's doing. He's saying, here's the accountability. You've had your 24 hours. Come on, let's get you up. Because staying in the bed leads you nowhere. nowhere good, because your head is going to start doing things. If you don't sleep, your head is going to start doing things. You're going to start listening to those thoughts, and you can create self-inflicted wounds based off of the thoughts that you're thinking. And so when it comes to self-sabotage, whether that be a workout routine, doing YouTube videos every day, the inconsistencies, because you don't feel like it, can break everything that you've been trying to do. And here's why I'm okay with taking a break the way I did the last couple of days, is because I've already created enough of a routine to know that I'm in motion with this. I actually was going to take the rest of the week off, but today I just felt like I want to talk to my people. Oh, I'm so distracted. Thought somebody was pulling down my driveway, but they're not. Anyway, I just felt like I'm back, and if at any point you want to take a break, you can take a break. Nobody's holding you to this pressure that you have to be here except for you. I put my own disciplines in place because I know that I can sabotage myself easily if I let my head get too involved in the thought process. The thing is, your thoughts can come and go, they're in and out, but our thoughts don't get to tell us what to do. We get to tell those thoughts what we're gonna do. So we have a choice when we sit and let those thoughts just hit us. And we have a choice on what we're going to let those thoughts do and how long we're going to let them sit there. Just like I have a choice to be in bed for 24 hours because I'm feeling a little depressed, but I also have a choice to get back up. Even if that just means just get up and take a shower and then go lay back down. But I got up, did not stay in the bed. So everybody's on their own journey, on their own path. And when it comes to things, especially skin flushing, because when we do get more social again and we are more out and about again, that skin flushing can take a toll on you socially. It can take a toll on your confidence. And I do think that we talked about this with erythrophobia, how it is the thought of being red. It's the fear of turning red. So you're constantly going to go ahead and start thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm in a social situation and I'm going to turn red. And then you're going to turn red, because where the mind goes, the body follows. And if it was that easy just to turn it off, we'd all turn it off and we'd be this channel wouldn't exist. So there's that. So I guess all of this is to say, number one, hello, I missed you the past 2 days. We've had some new subscribers join. We've got some new people joining the conversation. Megan, I see you. Thank you for joining. And I saw you followed on Instagram as well. We're so glad to have you. And just, if you guys go and read her comment from some of the videos, what she's saying is she's so grateful that she found this channel with this community and the people here, you guys, subscribers who have left comments. She read through the comments and it made her feel so much better. And so there we go. The thoughts are going into a new place. Maybe there's hope. Maybe I'm not alone. Maybe somebody here has solutions or ways to make it look better or feel better. I mean, she asked me about what tanning products do I use, and I was able to share that with her. Did it get rid of the redness in this moment? No, but it helped her know her head's going to be in a better place because she's able to join people in community. I don't know if this video has anything to do with self-sabotage, but this is our community. This is what we do here. And this is why I love you guys so much, because I can just come here and do this. And this is what I would do with the people around me, the people that know me, that are the closest to me, that I would share these things with. I don't think I ever stick to a script. I don't think I ever stick to a plan, but I have an outcome that I'm looking for, and that's what I'm more focused on. So anyway, I've rambled for far too long. Maybe some of this made sense. I guess the end goal here is that where the thoughts go, the body follows. If you need to take a break, if you're struggling through this quarantine, if you're out in a social setting, it's not even quarantine anymore. We're way past that at this point, and you're watching the video, and it's social settings, and you got plans tonight, and you don't know if you can go out because you're going to turn red. Where the thoughts go, the body will follow. And sometimes it's just the exposure therapy of just showing up. My husband used to struggle big time with social anxiety. And if you talk to him now, he doesn't have the social anxiety and the sweaty palms and all the things that used to manifest in his body because he was so uncomfortable and so anxious in an environment. And I asked him, how did you overcome that? And you know what he said? I just kept doing it when it was so uncomfortable. I just kept showing up, even though my palms were sweating, even though I was trembling on the inside. And eventually one day, I just wasn't sweating anymore, and I wasn't afraid anymore. Still not something that he loves. It's something that drains the shit out of him. But it's not in the moment that he's resisting, oh my gosh, I don't want to be in this environment because this is it. His mind thinking all these things, and then his body chemistry following the thought process. When he kept exposing himself to what made him the most uncomfortable, and uncomfortable things that you need to go towards. I'm not talking about like uncomfortable things that you never have to go near again in your life. Get that shit out of here. But if it's like social settings and serving people and helping people or being vocal in front of a camera or a group of people or whatever the case may be, putting himself in the discomfort of that environment is actually what got him through the chemical process that was making his mind go nuts, to his body getting sweaty, because his thing was a sweat issue. It wasn't turning red, it was super sweaty palms, didn't want to shake anybody's hands, super sweaty armpits. So he was able to get through that through exposure therapy. So here we are. This is what we're doing. And you know what? I've actually been flushing today. Speaking of flushing. It's not doing it now, probably because I'm with my peeps. But earlier I was on a call and it did it, and it was really hard to get it to go away. But I've also known, because I track my menstrual cycle. Sorry guys, to the guys that are listening, just plug your ears on that part. But I'm probably coming off of my period at this point, and so other hormones are kicking in, and I'm experiencing some flushing today. So as of right now, it's kind of following my list. You can see all the little notes on there and highlights of when I flushed and when I didn't. So it's neat to track this. It helps my mind know that we're headed somewhere here. So anyway, okay, this is a lot. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for calling us community. Thank you for letting me lean on you and be able to vent and talk and get all this out here with this safe environment of people. You guys have no idea how much you've helped me. You have no idea how significant you are. And I hate that you're dealing with any sort of skin flushing situation, but I'm selfishly glad because it's brought us all together. You have made me feel better about my own skin flushing situation, because it's led me to meet people like you. And if at the end of the day, if this was the whole reason for it, then I'll take it, and I hope we can work through it together, and we'll either expose ourselves to it enough that we just don't care anymore, or that it will go away. And that is my hope for us. That is my belief for us. I hope y'all are having a great week and a great day, and I may or may not see you tomorrow. We'll see if I'm gonna take the rest of the week off, but if not, I'll see you tomorrow in another video at some point. Bye.